Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Braun and thank you so much for watching today's video. In today's video I created this gorgeous creative look, guys. I'm really obsessed with this look. Also guys, sadly this video is going to be a voiceover video as well, but I did order in my new mic and that should come tomorrow, so my future videos won't be voiceovers. But yeah, let's get into this video. So as you can see, I look a bit scary. That's because I decided to bake my face today. Also, I wanted to give a special shout out to Cara Glynn. I was inspired by her truly in today's video to create today's video. So yeah, I wanted to use especially those lid colors that she incorporated in her look. So I'm going to use the Jaclynhill palette as well as the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette, two of my most favorite palettes. So I'm going to start off with the Jaclynhill palette and I'm going to take that shade right there and a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to set my eyelids with that shade. I always set my eyelids, guys. It's important for me because I do have oily eyelids. So next I'm gonna take those two shades and I'm gonna mix them, and I'm going to create my own transition shade, and I'm going to put it all over my crease. Next I'm taking the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette, guys. I mean I tried to open it, but I suck at opening things. I don't know why. So yeah, I decided to go in with that pink shade and put that all over my crease. Guys, be really careful if you're using that shade in that particular eyeshadow palette because that's a really pigmented shade. So basically, as you see, I'm gonna put it all over my crease, and I'm also going to buff that shade out, blend that shade out using that same brush. As you can see, guys, that shade is like really pigmented. So make sure you go in with a light hand with that. So yeah, I'm also blending that shade out with that same brush. I was a bit scared looking at that color right there because it was really pigmented, and yeah. So yeah, I'm doing the same thing on my other eye. Just building that color up and blending it out. I really do need to have like a mirror very close to my eye, guys. I'm like, I forgot how to do like eyeshadow looks like without a mirror right there on my face. Next up, I'm using my concealer and I'm going to carve out my eyelids. So yeah. So basically I'm going to put this concealer all over my eyelid, my complete eyelid, and I'm using a flat brush for this. This is just take any flat brush that you have, guys, and then you can just carve out your eyes using a concealer. I mean, for me, concealer is the best way to carve out your eyelids. Also guys, in this makeup look I skipped the foundation and the concealer and the powder part because I did the same thing pretty much that I've done in my previous video. So if you want to check out my foundation routine or anything, I'll link that down below for you guys. So as you see, I need that mirror really up close my face. So I'm doing the same thing on my other eye as well. I'm just carving out my eyelid using the concealer. Oh, and by the way, the concealer is the Makeup Revolution concealer, guys. I'm almost out of it. I have to restock on that. I know I do like a little bit crazy here, but yeah, trust me guys, it will all look good at the end. So I'm going back into the Jaclynhill palette and I wanted to really try that royal blue shade, guys, which is this shade right here. This is such a gorgeous shade, guys. It looks something like this. I wanted to use this shade on my eyelids today. So basically what I'm gonna do is I am gonna take a flat brush, very small tiny flat brush, and I'm going to pack my brush and dial with that shade. So that's me packing the shade. I was like really packing it in, guys. I was coating my entire brush with that shade. So once I've coated my brush with that, I'm going to basically put this everywhere that we've laid down the concealer. So the concealer is basically like a guide for me to put down that shade. So basically putting this all over my eyelids. Trust me guys, I was a little bit scared right there. I was contemplating. I was like, okay, maybe this was not a good idea, but I was completely happy with my end result. Also bringing that shade slightly outside, guys. I'm like not a wing exactly, but I'm bringing that shade slightly at the end. Like, I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory, but yeah, I did that. So yeah, I like doing that. So that was not planned, guys, trust me, that was not a planned look. But yeah, I really like the idea of pulling that eye shade just a little bit outside my outer corners. So basically doing the same thing on the other eye as well. Have a shot. Every time I say basically, guys, have a shot. Also, let me know, guys, what sort of videos you would like to see next. I know this is not exactly a daily wear sort of a makeup look, but I really wanted to do something creative, guys, for my video. Yeah, so once I've laid down that shade, guys, I'm gonna take a very small tiny pencil brush, a tiny pencil brush, and I'm going to go back into the, I went back into the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette. I grabbed that pink shade and I wanted to intensify that shade a little bit right over that crease. So next I'm going to take that gorgeous, oh my god, that shade is like my absolute favorite. So I took another flat brush. So basically what I'm gonna do with that shade is like I'm gonna put it right in the center of my eyelids. If you just look at these two shades, guys, the green one and the blue one, you'll think that it is never going to go together, but when you lay down this shade on top of the blue shade, just look at it, guys, such an amazing combo. I'm so glad I came across that photo on Instagram, guys. Truly inspired me for today's look. I'm gonna do the same thing on my other eye as well. So basically just putting it at the center, just at the center. Such gorgeous palette in general, guys. I mean, ooh, I love that. So next up I'm taking that same pencil brush and I'm taking that, actually I was contemplating which shade to go in with for my lower lash eyeshadow look, but yeah, I decided to go in with that pink shade, and basically I'm using that only that one shade on my lower lash line. So first I'm using the pencil brush to put that shade everywhere, and then I just took a very small blending brush and just blended that whole eyeshadow out. So that's just that one shade on my lower lash line. So yeah, that's the small blending brush, and I'm just gonna put that all over. I'm just gonna blend that lower lash line with that brush. Also, guys, what do you think about my poster right behind me? Oh, I love Groot. He's so cute. Yeah, I missed my double chin, so I wanted to look at my double chin right there. So next up I'm taking that first shade from the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to use that shade to highlight my brow bone. That's a very intense shade, guys. Trust me, that's a very intense shade. If you're anywhere lighter than my skin tone, I think that shade will look absolutely gorgeous all over your eyelids. So next I completed applying my false lashes and my mascara. For false lashes I used the Ardell Demi Wispies. So next I'm just taking my NYX Matte Me setting spray and spray my sponge, which is the Innisfree cover stamping sponge, and I'm going to buff in that powder into my face. Yeah, I'm just gonna buff in that powder into my face. I like doing this rather than just wiping away the powder from my face, guys, because I feel, I don't know, I like doing this more. So yeah, next I'm taking a Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronzer. I miss using that bronzer, so I'm taking my Morphe bronzing brush. I'm gonna coat my entire brush, and then we are going to get to bronzing. So bronzing up my entire face with this. I'm truly obsessed with the eye look, guys. I kept staring at myself in the mirror and the viewfinder. Ooh, I'm so glad I did this look today. So next for highlight, I'm taking the Smashbox X Casey Holmes highlighter. This is in gold. So yeah, one of my favorite highlighters as well, guys. I mean, this highlighter in particular doesn't highlight the texture on your skin. Casey Holmes really did with this highlighter, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you can build it up or you can tone it down with this highlighter, the best. So basically I'm putting it wherever I generally highlight, my cheeks, my nose, my cupid's bow. So next up I took my setting spray again and sprayed my whole face, and while the spray was still wet on my face, I went back into the highlighter and I intensified my highlighter even more. Because something, when your eyes are so glam, I really like to go all the way and look really highlighted. I completely forgot to highlight my inner corners, so I went back into the Jaclynhill palette. Again, I took the first shade from the eyeshadow palette and I took a pencil brush for this and just highlighted my inner corners. This shade is really intense, guys, absolutely intense. So next up I took my Milani blush in Luminoso. I was in a blush kind of a mood, so I used blush, and then I went for lips. This is the Essence Matte lip gloss, I believe, and this is in the shade, I don't remember the shade, guys, I'll link it down in the description bar. I think it's called Big Chill or something, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so I'm putting this all over my lips. I wanted something nudish for my lips because the eyes are really intense, so I wanted all the focus to go on the eyes. So yeah, guys, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. I absolutely loved this eyeshadow look, and I'm so proud of myself that I did something creative with pinks, with blues, and that green shade. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below what you thought of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.